doing the do, you just want to rush and clean up. Where are you rushing to? Let it sink in. Let it enter you. let it let it enter. Like, you don't have to rush to clean up. You will clean up, of course you will clean up, but take your time. Let it in swim inside of you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toyosi Fix. I film about relationship, faith, motherhood, and lifestyle from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. If it's your first time here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, I think I should end the series on this episode. Let me just end the series on this episode. Okay, let's just get right into it. Today, what I want to talk about, I don't know how to, I don't even know how to start it, but anyhow, let me just start. In my awkward wedding night series, I talked about something that doing the do and not doing the do. Like, you feel you are doing the do and you are not doing the do. And I mentioned something that for some people, they want to get pregnant immediately after the wedding. Some people want to take in immediately and they are unable to because they're actually not doing the do. Like, the penetration is not in, like, it's not in there. So they can't, they can't get pregnant, not because of anything, but because the penetration is not, you get what I mean. So I want to just talk about that. So also I want to add this to it, the positioning. Sometimes your position, the way you position yourself, sometimes, like, after sex, hygiene is okay. Like, I'm going to talk on hygiene. I'm going to talk on hygiene on this video. Hygiene is okay, but like, after doing the do, you just want to rush and clean up. Where are you rushing to? Like, let it sink in. Let it enter you. let it enter. Like, you don't have to rush to clean up. You will clean up, of course you will clean up. You cannot, you get what I mean, but take your time. Let it in swim inside of you. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let it swim, let it enter you. Let that thing, let it swim, let it find its way. You get what I mean? You just want to rush and just to wash everything. Don't wash it out now. Why? This thing is my husband would say it's proteinous. I don't know how far it is true. I've been hearing that it's proteinous, that it's protein. Is it protein? But don't be in a haste to wash yourself. Don't be in a haste to clean yourself. Like, after sex, you can still cuddle. You get what I mean? Cuddle, still feel yourselves. Don't jump off the bed like to clean up. Like, you still clean up. It's good to clean up. You will clean up. You get what I mean? But just still lay there, both of you. Like, let that thing sink inside of you. Don't go and use water and wash the gift of God away. Let it, you get you understand what I mean? So don't be in a rush. I just wanted to add this to what I said in my previous video, that you're not doing the do. So now that you're doing the do, let the do, God help me. How do I put this thing? Let the do be doing. In short, take your time. Don't rush to clean up. Like, don't rush to clean up. Afterwards, cuddle. Like, just lie down there, still feel yourself, and you don't know, you might want another round. You might want another round. So why the rush? I don't know if you get what I mean. I don't know if you get what I mean. So just take your time. Like if you've not if you are not sexually active before you get married, don't be in a rush to clean up, because yes, sometimes you might feel yes, yes, it's okay to feel I want to clean up. What is this? I remember when I first got married, I would be like, God, I don't like this thing. I don't like the smell. Oh my God. So just just take your time. There is no point rushing out of bed. You get what I mean? It's okay to clean up. Now I'm going to talk about the hygiene part. I'm going to talk about hygiene. When I first got married, I think it still even happened to me now. Like when I first got married, I cannot kiss without you. My husband must brush his teeth. Like I'm not just comfortable with kissing without you, especially in the morning. You have to brush. You have to brush your teeth before you come and kiss me. Before we kiss. So like sometimes if my husband won't even want to kiss me, I'll tell him, let me brush my teeth. Let me brush my teeth. He will tell me that I don't have problem with I don't have problem with that. It's your own problem. So it's okay to be neat. It's okay to be clean, and it depends on what works for you. Your husband might be okay with you not brushing your teeth, and sometimes your husband wants you to brush your teeth. So know what works for you. Know what your partner wants. If it's the kind of person that he wants you to freshen up before you can, you get what I mean. I don't think there is any problem. Some people say it is not good, that means you don't love him, that's why you cannot kiss him without him brush his teeth. For me, like I'm like that. You have to brush. I don't you don't you have to brush. Like there are some things that you get what I mean. So I don't think there is any problem in that. I don't think it's because he doesn't love. It doesn't mean his bread is bad. It doesn't mean he has a bad bread, but that is just my person. Like even my kids, mm? I brush their teeth in the morning. Like if they come to me and say, "Mommy, good morning," something, I will tell them, you just woke up, your mouth is smelling. Come, let me brush your teeth. I'm just like that. Like I'm just like that. So I don't think it's because maybe does he have a bad breath? Does he do that? Maybe he does not love you. No, everybody has their own. Like everybody has their own personality. I think for some people like me, we are just like that. Share with me in the comment section if you are like that you have to brush. And some people, they honestly they don't have problem. Like if sometimes if my husband wants to kiss me, I'll tell him let me go and brush, because I know that I just woke up and there is no how that he will not have, you get what I mean. But he will say he's okay with it. He will tell me that he does not have problem with it. So that is where we have our individual differences, you get what I mean. So that is that about that. It's okay to clean up, it's okay to brush your teeth. And also I want to say this about this sometimes as a newly wedded, when you start, and also if your husband is new, like into this sex thing, there will be so many outpour, like there will be so many outpour, like things will pour on the sheets, on the bed sheets or bedspread. Things will pour, like just make sure you are cleaning the sheets. Like when you are done, when like in the morning or in the afternoon, anytime, please pack the sheets, the bedspread, and just wash them, because this thing, you know what I mean, that liquid milk like thing, that you get what I mean, it has its own smell, trust me. Because that smell was a major thing for me, I will not lie. That like I want to be as sincere as possible. Like I want to be as realistic as possible. That thing has its own smell. Please let me know in the comment section if I'm right. It has its own smell. So you don't want to keep your bedspread. You don't want to keep your bedspread. You don't want to carry over that bedspread. You get for another. You understand what I mean? So please, hygiene. That hygiene is important. Except you are a dirty person, except you are dirty, you cannot keep that person. Immediately that thing pours, then you have to clean up. You have to clean that bed sheet. Please don't leave it. Like you might not know that it smells, it has its own smell, but it's just that I cannot say that this is the smell. So if you are first timers, you and your husband, there are tendencies that that thing will pour in the process of, you are still doing try and error. So in the process of doing that, all these things will pour. You get what I mean? Things will pour, in short. So make sure you clean up the sheets. So if you are not aware, I'm telling you now, this thing has its own smell. So try and clean up. You get what I mean? Also, let me say this. In during foreplay, our hand goes to a lot of places. I'm still talking on hygiene. During foreplay, our hands migrate to a lot of places, like you understand what I mean? So your both hands are at work and you are touching different places. So when you are done touching, please freshen up, like clean up, wash yourself, because of the different places you both have touched. You have touched things. You get what I mean? So make sure you freshen up, because you don't want your hand to start smelling, like, you get what you don't want your hand to start smelling. You understand what I'm saying? So you've touched different things, you've done different parts. That is where cleanliness is important and necessary. You don't want to keep that hand, and maybe you even mistakenly, you understand what I mean, Sha. So that is, you need to clean up after these things. Freshen up, because if you are somebody that gets irritated easily, that time you might not feel irritated because of the excitement, but once you are done, you jack back to your you jack back to yourself. Your eyes are now, you get what I mean? So you get back to being your normal person, because sex on its own, like, it's not normal. Like, it's weird, like that act. Oh my god, God is great. Like that act is, I don't know how to explain, but I don't know if I'm making sense. That act is one kind. Those are the things I used to think before I got married. So somebody will, you get what I mean? So that act is one kind. So when you are done, when you come back to planet Earth from cloud 9, make sure you clean up. Take a shower, clean yourself up. Okay, I think I'm going to end the series here. If there's anything you want me to film about, let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me know in the comment section. So I'm going to end the series here. I'm going to end the series here. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you were able to learn something from this series. I want you to subscribe if you are yet to, and I also want you to like this video. I need you to like this video, and also drop a comment for me in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.